Alright, what's good guys? Welcome to today's video. And before I start this video, I just want to thank you guys so much for 100 subscribers on YouTube. I know it's not much right now, but it's pretty a lot to me from where I started. So I just want to thank each and every one of you guys for subscribing. And this video is gonna be as simple as possible. This video is gonna be the basics that you're supposed to know about ICC. That's how to mark up your charts, how to get into entries, how to find your setups, where to set your stop loss, where to set your take profit, and how to monitor your charts. So this video is gonna be like a general knowledge, a general explanation on how ICC works and what you should be looking for before placing a trade. I love you guys so much. I really appreciate the support and love. I just want to say you guys are the best, and please keep on liking and subscribing and sharing the video to push me and motivate me to keep creating more content for you guys. I love you guys so much, man. So let's hop on the charts right now and do a video for you guys. See ya. Alright, what's good guys? Welcome to today's video. And on today's video, we're gonna be going through everything you need to know regarding ICC as a complete beginner. So this video is gonna be everything you're supposed to know before trading ICC, right? We're gonna go through how to mark up your charts, how to look for setups, how to get into setups, where to set your stop loss, where to set your TP, and pretty much everything you need to know regarding ICC, right? So this video is gonna be a beginner friendly video. This video is for beginners who are looking to get into ICC, right? So first off, you guys hear a lot about ICC but don't actually know what ICC stands for. What does ICC stands for? For those who already know, say it with me. ICC stands for what? Indication. What? Correction. And what? Continuation. Right? So this is the meaning of ICC. This is how price moves. This is pure price action. Price will give you an indication, a correction, and a continuation. This is pure price action, nothing else, right? So let's say for instance we're in a bullish market or in an uptrend, right? Price is gonna give you a high, a higher low, a higher high, another higher low, another higher high, another higher low, and so on and so forth, right? So this is how price moves. So once price gives us a high, what are we doing? We're marking it out. Once price gives us a low, what are we also doing? We're marking it out, right? Once you've marked out your levels, this level is called a swing high. This level is called a what? A swing H. H stands for high, so I'm just going to put a swing H. This level stands for swing high, and this level down here stands for what? Swing low, right? Swing low. And you guys have probably heard this a couple of times but don't know what a swing high is and what a swing low is. A swing high is basically a level of sellers, and a swing low is basically a level of buyers, right? Once you get in the charts, once you hop on the charts, first thing you got to be looking for is what trend you're in. Is price in an uptrend or in a downtrend? And how do you know that? It's either if price is creating higher highs and higher lows, or lower lows and lower highs, right? So this is a bullish market. We have our high and our low. How does ICC come in? All you're waiting for is for price to break above either your swing high or your swing low for you to know what direction price is trying to go to, right? In a bullish market, we see price broke above a swing high, a level of sellers. Boom. This breakout right here, this is what is called an indication. This is the first part of your strategy. This is what is called an indication, right? This is your indication. This is your indication. Boom, you've got the first step. Once price creates a high, it is always going to try to create a higher low. That's another level of support. The process that price is struggling to create another level of support, this is what is called a correction. The time price starts coming back down to create another higher support, it is what is known as a correction. So once price starts coming back down, price is coming back for the correction. This is your second step. This is the phase 2 of ICC, right? This is the phase 2. You need to see an indication, a correction, and a continuation. So this is what is called a correction. Right? So this is our correction. After the correction is done, what next? Price will go again the second time, which is for the continuation. The moment price breaks back above the level where it did the first time, this means price is going for the continuation. And you guys have to put this in mind, right? The continuation will create another indication. If price is to keep being bullish, we have to keep seeing higher highs and higher lows, and vice versa. If price is to keep being bearish, we have to keep seeing lower lows and lower highs. So put this in mind that the continuation will create another indication that is going to break above this level, giving you another indication. And what next? Another correction, another continuation, and so on and so forth, right? So the second time price comes back above your level, which is from here, this is your continuation. This is your continuation. You should be getting ready to get in a trade. Right? You should be getting ready to enter your trade. And you guys ask, where are your entry coming from in this setup? Your entry comes back from this point, the point where price broke above the swing high in the first place. This is where price broke above the swing high. Price corrects, come back underneath this level. The second time price comes back above this level, this is where your entry is coming from. This is where you enter. You're entering from here, from this zone. This is the zone you're supposed to enter off of. You're supposed to enter off here. Off here. This is where your entry is coming from. And your stop loss is underneath the newly created higher low, which is here. Right? This is where your stop loss is. I'm just going to mark it out. SL for stop loss. This is where you place your stop loss. This is where you're entering. This is where your entry comes from. This is where your entry comes from. Right? This is everything regarding ICC. This is your stop loss level. This is your entry level. And your TP level is the newly created high, which is the indication. This is the first level that you're targeting as TP. And in the back of your head, you already know that once price goes for the continuation, it's going to create another indication. So what you're supposed to be looking for is the next level of sellers, because that is where price is eventually trying to go to, right? So this is everything you got to know regarding ICC. Please keep it as simple as possible, right? As simple as you possibly can. Indication, your indication, once price breaks above the swing high, boom, this is your indication. Once price starts coming back down to create another higher low, it's called the correction phase. Price is currently correcting, and then back above the level where you had your indication, this means price is going for the continuation. Here is where your entry comes from. Your stop loss here, TP1 here, and in the back of your head, you already know that once price is going for the continuation, it's gonna look to create another indication. So this is not supposed to be where you set like your TP. You're supposed to be targeting the next level of sellers, right? The next possible level where you can encounter sellers. So this is everything you got to know regarding ICC. This is the basics of ICC. Please keep it as simple as possible. When you're trading, try to keep it as simple as possible. So please make sure to sketch out this diagram, make notes, and keep it simple. Right? I'm gonna give you guys like 5 seconds to sketch this diagram up and make your notes and keep it simple. Okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. So with this being said, let's hop on the charts. I'm about to clear out everything now, so let's hop on the charts. Right? Okay. Right, so let's hop on the charts right now. Boom. We're currently on the charts, right? Let me clear this one off as well. Boom, boom, boom. Perfect. So we're in a forward time frame, right? What you got to put in mind is this: once you hop on the charts, first thing you're looking for is what trend price is currently on. Is price creating higher highs and higher lows, or is price creating lower lows and lower highs? Clearly, price is creating higher highs and higher lows, which means price is in the bullish market. So you're supposed to be looking for buys. Okay? So with this being said, this is how you got to start. First up, you mark out your swing lows. This is your swing low, 1. This is your swing high. You have your swing low, you have your swing high. What I just explained to you, what did I just explain? Once price breaks above a swing high or a swing low, that is your indication. What did I just say about a minute ago? Price will break above your swing high to give you your indication, which it did here on a bullish market, right? It did here. This is the breakout. This is your indication. This is your indication. Boom. You got the first part, right? You got the first part ready. The second part, price will come back to create another higher low, right? Price will come to create another higher low. Boom. Correction. Price is done creating a higher low. What next? Continuation. Price is coming back to break above the previous indication and give you a new indication. This is as simple as ICC gets. Where some of you guys get mixed up is this: you guys sometimes expect price to sell back all the way down, all the way back down to the lower high, to the breakout point at first, but price is not going to do that 100% of the time. You guys got to put this in mind. So how do you know that price is done with a correction? All you're doing, if you saw this, if you saw the structure on a forward time frame, all you're doing is scaling to the 1 hour time frame. Boom, 1 hour time frame, and mark out your levels. You're simply scaling to the 1 hour time frame to mark out your levels. So on this 1 hour time frame, what do we have here? We have this high, this lower high that price created, and also created another lower high here, right? So the moment price starts breaking its lower high, it means it is trying to go back for the continuation. You can enter off here because you're using a higher time frame. You can enter off here. Your stop loss should be underneath the newly created lower high. This makes your setup valid and perfect. This makes your setup valid and perfect. Right now, I am currently in this trade and my stop loss is here, and I am TPing for the next possible level of sellers. The next possible level of sellers. Where is the next possible level of sellers? We can expect to see reaction from sellers here or here. So this is my TP level. I'm TPing for this level and this level, right? So this is just what you got to put in mind when you're trading ICC. First off, once you hop on the charts, your first task is to know what trend it is, and you know the trend from the higher time frame, which is the 4 hour and daily time frame, right? Once you've known the trend you're on, first, the next thing, you mark out your swing highs and swing lows, like I did here. Boom, marked out my swing low, marked out my swing high, and what I'm doing next is I'm literally waiting. for price to either break above my swing high or my swing low to give me an indication. Boom, price did that, gave you an indication. Corrects. Boom, correction. Once you've seen that price is not trying to go any lower, you're scaling down to the lower time frame, like the 30-minute or 1 hour time frame. You're scaling down and waiting for price to start breaking its lower highs on a lower time frame. Keep this as simple as possible, please. Please stay with me. I don't know if I'm speaking a little bit too fast, but please stay with me. I want to make this as simple as possible, right? Once you've seen that price has started breaking above its lower highs on a smaller time frames, which is like 30-minute or so, you, in the back of your head, price is finna go on a continuation, which the price is clearly doing now. You guys got to put this in mind. Once you trade with a higher time frame, that's the 4 hour and 1 hour time frame, you're gonna have a high win percentage, because the higher time frame will lie to you compared to the lower time frame, which is like the 5-minute, 15-minute, and so, and 1 minute even. Those are bullshit. Don't trade on that, please. Right? So with a higher time frame, you can swing your trades. Like right now, I'm currently in this trade and I'm targeting the daily levels. Right? So this is pretty much the things you gotta put in mind. You don't have to get mixed up with anything. Trading is as simple as you make it. Keep this, write this down, put this in your notes. Put this in your notes. Trading. Put this in your notes, please. Trading is as simple. Please, you guys, pardon me. I'm using one hand to type. I should make it. Trading is as simple as you make it. If trading is difficult for you, you are the one making it difficult. Once you keep things simple and straight to the point, you're gonna get good results regardless. I've barely been trading for a year now and I already know what to do in the market. I've not been in the game for more than a year. Keep this as simple as possible, right? So please, with this knowledge, this is what you got to take in when you're hopping on the charts, when you're looking for your next setup. Come back, rewatch this video over and over again, and until it sinks in and you know what to look for before placing the trade next, right? So please, I hope this video helps you guys, and if this video truly helps you, please make sure to share it with someone who needs it, and also leave a like and subscribe to keep me motivated to create more trading content for you guys. I really do this from the heart. I love you guys so much, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.